We're researching on that, so we want to do it. So now we have some spots open.
Do you feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight?
47.
No, they do.
Here is where you can
No.
make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
So the good thing is longer lifespan, which is good. Increased dexterity, which is good. And he has increased accuracy. He's tranquil. So even though he's older, it's not affecting him just yet. So we're going to keep him in there. So we have 2 hunters. And we have a cabrajak. So let's put in an alchemist. If we have an alchemist, I don't think we do. Wow, all we have is hunters. Yeah, we need to start making some babies. And look how old everybody is. My goodness. All right. Wow. We got 1 cabrajak. He's in the prime age, so yeah, we need some more. We don't want to get flooded with hunters, so we definitely want to make sure that we're making more cabers and alchemists. We don't have any alchemists, which kind of sucks. Alright, let's deploy. You want to make sure you have a variety of classes. You don't want it to be just one.
Onward!
We don't want to keep the cadence.
This sucks. Alright, so we don't want to move him first. Never want to move your range first, because they can't take as much damage. Alright. So we do see her. See if we can make a shot. I doubt it. I don't think we can make this shot. We can make this. We can shoot for this shot. We'll take it. We could go back here. Oh my. And he misses a shot. Beautiful. He can't see it. He can't make that shot because he can't see it. Alright. Alright, we'll move them out of the way of her shot. That's gonna be a hit. Nothing I can do about it. I think she's coming down. Interesting. So now we see a lot more. Alright. Her I can't hit because of where she's hidden. That really sucks. Alright, I could try. messed that up. At least I stunned her, so she's stunned for at least a turn. I should be able to shoot between here and hit her. No, I can't. These things, man. There we go. She's at 14 health. I gotta watch out for her health. We'll move her here, or him here. No, her. I was right the first time. 52% misses it. Way to go. Ouch. I need to get a caber over there. All right. Let's kill you. Dag it. All right. And still misses. Nice. 88%. There we go. My goodness.
Yes! Calm down, you're going to tip us over.
Whew. The one that's 4 of 8 is worrying me. It's definitely worrying me. Alright. Let's move her there. There we go. Alright. Alright. So we know there's a lapse over here. We do know that much. Let's just heal her right now. Let's move her back up. I don't want these guys to be in the back, of course. Now we've seen destruction, so we know something's over here. We don't know what, but we do know something's over here. Let's move them over. Alright, we got a little bit of sight. Let's move him over. There we go. A lapse. Can we hit her? We can. But we missed. Good job. Now we don't want to destroy those little pillars just yet. And the reason why we don't want to destroy those pillars is because they're blocking a lot of our enemies' view in terms of hitting us. So we definitely don't want to do that yet. Yeah. Alright, so the lapse hasn't did anything. Let's take another crack at her. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. I'm in the mood. Let's give him a kill. The other one already has +1. Let's give you the XP. And then you. Oh my. We're going to leave you right there. And you. The one that can't shoot, please shoot. Thank you. Good job. Finally. Thank you. So we still have creatures. They're probably somewhere in here. Hey, no problem, sir. Try to get a little bit more insight by moving them forward. There they are. Wow, they're far away. Huh. Oh man, there's a lot of them. I'll move him right here. We're going to try to make long shots. I don't think we're going to be able to. They have nowhere to go due to the way the map's created. That's kind of messed up. It's good for me. Messed up for them. And you're off. There we go. Oh, 96%, let's take it. And the stuns. And the stuns. Oh, I didn't do that right. You gotta say attack when you move. I always mess that up. I'm really bad at that because I forgot. Crap. You gotta tell it that you want to attack with that move. Ah, man, I messed that up. Alright. So we do know there's a lapse over here. That's taken down. Yeah, no. There's it's not to the extent that you're thinking, but yes, there's things like walls and towers that will blind view, so you can hide behind a wall, and you're technically in a fog of war, so they can't see you. You could then, in this case, sometimes with like these eggs, you could destroy them to then give you vision on the other side, but it's not to the extent of where you're creating pillars or doing other stuff to change the environment that much, you know, to make a difference. It's not to that, like, it's not very extensive. There was a creature over here, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we got them already. I don't know, but I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna leave her there. I know there's another creature, yeah. She's just out of sight. Bam! Good shot. I don't think you could do a knockback on this. Oh shoot, you can. Nice. I didn't know we could do that. So now that exposes her. So I was able to knock that back, which exposes her. Which then allows my archers, or hunters rather, then to take faraway shots and kill.
Wow. Watching this was just like seeing the battle at Screed's Gate again. We didn't tell you about that one, did we?
I don't believe so.
Did the string just go?
Screed's Gate, House of the Thieves, without
I think
doubt.
it did. Give me one moment. Nah, it looks like we're good. Alright. So it looks like we're back up again. Alright, we didn't do too bad. Alright, we got Karis Bjarringen, a level 1 female hunter. Alright. now we're back again after...
Before, you were making choices on the battlefield. Now, you'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about it.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle, well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect the morale of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions, whatever they end up being.
Alright, so typically in this game what you will also get after some time are these choices. Sometimes they have impact right then and there, and sometimes you don't see the impact for a couple decades or even 100 years. So you have to be very cautious with these. So even though you might have went through the game once and you chose maybe 3 and it was a good choice, when you play again, 3 may not be the best choice. It may then become 2. So it is very randomized, even though you may get sometimes the same questions in each playthrough. So we have a quarantine question. Thresher Zelener has contracted a disease that the capital doctors have never seen before. They're calling it bumbosis. The symptoms aren't too severe, but they're recommending a quarantine because that could easily change, because it will take at least 10 years of study to figure out a cure. What do you do? Do you quarantine Thresher immediately, which is one of our fighters? We can't risk him spreading whatever it is. Let Thresher resume their duties. We can't afford to wait that long and maybe the disease will leave on its own. We'll put Thresher into the Chalice and see what happens. So I'm not going to allow y'all to choose, but I will definitely take input. So which one do you think is the best choice? Let me know in chat. Which one do you think? 1, 2, or 3 in chat. Alright, so looks like some of the first choices. 1. Okay, so we got votes. We got more than 1 vote. We got votes for 1. Want to quarantine them. Alright. Alright. Now we don't know what the Chalice will do. It could do nothing. And I've seen in times where the Chalice just kills them outright. It could just kill them outright. So, what we're going to do, as much as I'm now hearing number 3, we're going to go the safe route and we're going to quarantine them. We're going to quarantine them. For your health, Thresher is spirited away and placed in a lone house outside the capital and used to belong to an old historian. This will be a lonely life, but with all the books, at least boredom won't be an issue. And you rest easy knowing that your decision probably saved many lives. So we placed him in quarantine. And we will have to wait to see what happens. Maybe in 10 years we come up with a cure. Maybe in 10 years nothing happens. Maybe it keeps spreading and we don't come up with a cure. We don't know. But we will find out. So that's, as you can see, that's now on our yearly roadmap on the right side. 10 years, 0 days. So let's progress further. Our next upcoming event will be our Sage Tower, which is less than 1 year now. There we go. So now we need to start inducting some intelligent people. So we have Jennifer Betts and Joseph Betts. I guess they're brothers? Let me see. I would like to see their family tree. Where's their family? Ah, here it is. Joseph. So, oh, so Jennifer, yes, is Joseph's brother. Okay. So we could put both of them. Yeah, so Joseph is an old man. He has 666 experience. What a nice number. He's asthmatic, which means movements is reduced after sprinting. He has the tendency to have a lot of daughters. And he has increased intuition. And he's unfortunately old. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put him in there, even though I don't want to.
First of many, I hope. The thrills of battle.
And
I always found the thrills of inquiry and invention to be worthy substitutes.
Just don't get carried away with appointments. Sage-Rights can never return to battle. And last I checked, we still need heroes to win this war.
So typically, usually it's very rare, but I usually put people usually in their 40s or higher as Sage-Rights. Because it's the end of their life. They might as well study, you know, rather than go on the field and then die. And then there's also a creature, I forget the name of it, but we will be coming across it soon, that can literally age you by just touching you. So yeah, if you're 57 and then it ages you to 90 and you have a heart attack on the field, it's not a good end. I would rather, you know, you research. So we're going to put Robert Oxenham in there, and we have another Harmon, so we're going to put Matthew at his young age there. So now that we have sages, now things should be a little bit shorter. So where it was 12 years before, now it's 9 years, but we want to look at armor. I know he's 59. Like I said, 40 and up. 40 and up. So I want to do a discovery of new heroes, and the only reason why I want to do this is this gives us some fresh new faces, and then we're going to look for another house. So we're going to make another house. So, and also I need some alchemists, so I want to start making some alchemist babies. So that'll be short. That's 2 years.
This is why it pays to always have your heroes on standby.
Getting out of the capital will be victory enough for them.
Alright, so our decision is this. We either defend this territory, and we get a 19-year-old hunter. We really don't need any more hunters, although it's a male hunter. If we do this one, we get a 25% reduction in all current research times. So we reduce all of our research, our 2 items, by 25%. I think we're going to go back way here. Although, where's this at? It's not fully corrupted. So you see these little squares, these diamonds at the top? That tells you how corrupted the territory is. You just don't want it to get to 3. That's the goal. You want to keep it from going to 3. So, yeah. We're definitely getting older. We need some cabers, but unfortunately all we have is hunters, and they're all old. So we have Karis, which was one of our new ones. She's very clumsy, which is not good, and she's nervous, which is not good. But that's all we got. So yeah. I don't want to kill him yet. because he could be lineage. So we're down to basically, we don't have that many fighters, as you can see. We're definitely getting down low. Alright, so they've unlocked a new spell. I mean, a new ability. Oh no, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to back out. Let's jump back into it. Alright, let's deploy. A lot of hunters. I don't like this. Hunters miss shots. They miss a lot of shots. It's good that they shoot from a distance.
One of your heroes looks a little queasy.